Hi, my name is Kenzie from Purva Pashima Yoga. Welcome to our class today. This class is definitely inspired by some dance warm-up type movements as well as yoga. So it might feel a little bit different from what you're used to in your regular Vinyasa class. But that was kind of my goal, to get us moving in a different way in our mats, out of the ordinary for your Vinyasa, and just feel some different types of movement in the body. If you have a bolster or a pillow at home, please have it handy. We're going to use it at the beginning and the end of the class. And like I said, this is a Vinyasa, and I would classify it as an intermediate Vinyasa. So I'm going to be a little bit more fluid, a little bit more sparse with my cues, and give you a bit more space to really get into your body. So I hope you enjoy. With that being said, we will start right away on our backs with our bolster. So you start with your soles of your feet together, your knees open wide, Supta Baddha Konasana, with your bolster or your pillow. So you're lying across the bolster. Make sure that your shoulders and your shoulder blades are free to hang beyond the edge of your pillow or your bolster. And then your arms are going to continue to reach up over top of your head. You're going to make a square shape with the arms and hold on to your opposite elbows. And the back of the head rests down. Your knees are falling open. The hips are nice and soft. And we start to settle here. You can close down the eyes if you like, if that helps you to start to come into your practice here. And to begin, we'll start by taking some deep breaths in through the nose, and then sigh out the mouth. And again, a deep breath in through the nose, and sigh out of the mouth. I want you to keep breathing like that, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out of the mouth, as many times as you need until you start to feel your body settle and land here on your mat. So starting to feel the tissues, the muscles of the body soften and really anchor here. Your heart rate might slow, and your mind will start to settle a little bit more on the pattern of your breath as it comes into the present. Not releasing any tension from the shoulders, the back of the neck, the front of the chest, the belly, and the hips. You can switch the grip of your arms, so hold on the opposite way to your elbows. And if you are starting to feel quite settled here, you can seal the lips, soften the tongue in your mouth, and keep breathing in and out through the nose. We'll take 5 more breaths just like this. One more full deep breath in. Let the back body expand into the bolster. And a deep breath out. Gently start to lengthen out the legs in front of you, reaching the arms in opposition. Take a nice big stretch here from the tips of your toes to your fingertips. And exhale, drawing the right knee in towards your chest, interlacing the fingers on the right shin. Take another deep breath in, expanding the back body into your bolster. And then exhale, squeeze the air out. Switching sides. Exhale, drawing the left knee in towards your chest now. Deep breath into the back body, feel it pressing into your bolster. And exhale, squeeze all the air out, pressing the knee into your chest. Okay. Re-lengthen, take a nice big stretch, inhale. And exhale, roll to one side, press yourself all the way up. You can move your bolster, your pillow off of your mat, place it off to the side. We'll use it at the end. And here, we're gonna come right away into our tabletop. And we'll start by warming up the wrists or stretching the forearms. So you take your left arm, lie it on the floor. You're gonna take your opposite knee, so that'll be your right knee, and you're just gonna make little circles, massage out the left forearm with your right knee. Surely using your deep breath here because it can be quite sensational. So really bring in that deep breath here. You can also slowly open and close the hand. 2 more breaths. Good, and we'll switch sides. Right forearm comes to the floor. Your left knee draws forwards. You take the point of your knee and massage it into your right forearm. You can make little circles, moving up and down the forearm. Pausing anywhere that feels pretty juicy. And you can open and close the right hand. Finishing that up, planting both hands onto the mat in our tabletop. Keep your tops of your feet planted into the floor. We'll do a variation of a cat-cow. So tilting the pelvis forward, stretching the belly, looking up, inhale. And then exhale, press the tops of the feet down, lift your knees off the floor and round the spine. Good, that's your cat. Inhaling, tilting the pelvis forward, looking up, stretching the belly. Exhale, round the knees, come off the floor. The weight of the head can drop down as well. Inhale, tilt the pelvis up, stretch the chest away from the belly. Exhale, round the knees, lift and the head drops. 2 more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, cow spine, lift the chest, inhale. This time, exhale, sit the seat back to your heels, child's pose. And again, inhale, coming all the way up to your cow spine, stretch the belly, look up. Exhale, seat to heels, child's pose. 2 more like this. Full breath in leads you into your cow spine. Long breath out leads you into child's pose. Last one. Exhale. Inhale draws you back up to your table. Tuck your toes underneath you. You can bring your knees together. We're going to come right away into a toe stand. So all 10 toes are flexed under. You're pressing the balls of the big toes down. Your heels and your ankles are working towards center. Stretch the arms out to either side. And then exhale, draw the chin towards your chest, and you're going to round the upper middle spine, and your arms are making a big circle like you're holding onto a beach ball or something in front of you. And then inhale, expand the collarbones, the chest, look up. Exhale, round. Hold on to that big beach ball. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Open. And round. Last time, open. This time, exhale, you're gonna bring your right fingertips behind your back. Lean your head back into your right bicep. And breathe deeply into the whole right side of your armpit. Inhale, reaches the right arm up and sweeps the fingertips to the floor. Big C stretch, crescent through the left side of the body. Full breath in. Exhale, sweep both hands back to the floor. You can tap your toes on the mat. A bit of a release. And then we'll come back into our toe stand for a second round, tucking the toes under, drawing the heels towards center. Arms reach out, chest lifts. Exhale, draw the chin into your chest and round the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Left elbow bends, fingertips between the shoulders. Lean your head back into your bicep. A few deep breaths into the left armpit. Exhale, left fingertips come to the floor, big crescent shape through the right side of the body. Full breath in, feel a nice stretch. Exhale, bring your hands back to the mat, untuck your toes. Again, you can do a little tap, shaking out the feet and the ankles. We'll take those cat-cow variations once more, tilting the pelvis forward, inhale, looking up. Exhale, seat to heels, child's pose. Draw your navel back towards your heels. Inhale, cow. Exhale, child's. Inhale, come back to your tabletop. We'll step the feet one at a time, coming up into your plank. Good, get nice and strong here in your plank. The legs are fully engaged. Your tailbone is pointing towards your heels. You're resisting the floor, and you might even find a little rounding through your upper thoracic spine. One more breath in. Exhale, lower slowly all the way down to the floor. Untuck the toes. Draw your hands back by your rib cage. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, soften. Inhale, baby cobra, strong back, lifting the chest. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take your fingertips wide off either edge of the mat. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, your left shoulder comes to center, look right. Inhale. Exhale, right shoulder to center, look left. Inhale. Exhale, left shoulder, look right. Inhale. Right shoulder, look left. We'll go one more time, inhale. Exhale, left shoulder, look right. Pause here. Your left shoulder is dipping down towards the floor. And you're going to trace your opposite foot, your right foot, to the floor behind you. Reaching it far back behind you. And then exhale, roll onto your belly. Roll, ripple the spine up. And then exhale, right shoulder towards the mat. Same thing, the left toes trace towards the floor behind you. And exhale, come all the way onto the belly. Draw your hands back by your rib cage once again. Lift up either into your baby cobra or straight into your upward facing dog. And then exhale, we'll slide the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths to settle in here in your down dog. Shake the head left and right. Shake the jaw, move the jaw back and forth, release any tension through the head, neck, and face. Your next inhale, you're going to lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Hips are relatively square, nice and stretched from the right hip to the right heel. And then exhale, the right foot comes down just to hover above the floor. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower it down, hover just above your mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time, bend the right knee, open the hips, and allow your shoulders to twist this time. So the left shoulder is dipping towards the mat. Lengthen, square the shoulders off. Exhale, your feet side by side. We'll go to the other side. Left leg lifts. Exhale, lower, hover just above the mat. So you should feel your front of your left hip contracting, your belly sucking in and up. Lift the left leg up, inhale, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bend the left knee, stacking the hips, and twist as the right shoulder dips towards the mat. Re-lengthen the legs, square the shoulders, exhale, feet side by side. Deep breath in and breath out. Roll forward to your plank, inhale, lift the chin slightly forwards, and then exhale, lowering all the way down. Untuck the toes, fingertips by your sides, inhale, baby cobra, exhale. Inhale. Shoulder blades together, lifting the chest. Exhale. One more. Interlace the fingers behind your head here, behind the back of your head. Your elbows are wide. You're going to inhale, lift your head, chest, shoulders, and legs off the floor, and exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift, shoulders, arms, legs, exhale. Lift, lower. Two more, inhale. Lower. Lift. Stay on the exhale, reach the arms forwards and sweep them back. Exhale, planting the backs of your hands to the floor. Keep everything lifted. Legs, glutes, back is engaged. Gaze is forwards. Two more breaths. Exhale, planting the palms by your waistline once again. Lower the toes down, either coming into your baby cobra or again straight into your upward facing dog. Exhale, slide the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. We'll stay here for a few breaths. Spreading nice and wide through the fingers, pressing through the floor, through your mat, so your arms and side waist get long as your hips reach up and back. And stay nice and lifted through the ankles as well, so that the arches of the feet and the inner lines of the legs are engaged. And there's a sense of lift all the way up to your pelvic floor. On your next inhale, step your feet together, rise high to the balls of the toes, bend your knees, look forwards, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine, ripple the spine forwards with your breath in. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees if you need to so your hands can be on the floor. One more time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Root the tailbone as you roll all the way up to standing, vertebrae at a time. Your arms continue to reach up when you get there. Flex the wrists, press the palms of the heels up into the ceiling as you anchor the heels of the feet down into the floor. Your legs are totally engaged and supported. Your heels are rooting down. The arms are reaching up and the shoulders can creep up towards the ears just a little bit. That's okay. Feel completely stretched on either side of the body. One more breath in. Join the palms overhead, gaze towards the thumbs, and exhale, hands by your sides. Bring your heels together, turn your toes out. Inhale, rise up onto your toes as you reach your arms out. Exhale, you're going to bend the knees, come all the way down into a squat. The end of your exhale, fingertips land on the floor. Inhale, lift the hips up and turn the toes in at the same time. Exhale, left foot steps back behind you. Lift the chin forwards. Drop your back knee, half split. Exhale. Inhale, open the chest forward, strong right leg. Exhale. Shift the weight back forwards to your low lunge. Keep the legs as they are. Twist simply, right arm up. Switching arms, left arm reaches up and your back toes turn in. So you're twisting the opposite direction now. Squeeze your right bum and your right arm and leg together so that your hips press forwards a little bit. Get a little bit more traction in the twist. One more breath in. Exhale, keep sweeping the left fingertips all the way to the back of your mat. Gate pose. Hips shift forwards, full stretch on the right side of the body. Exhale once again. Hands sweep back to the front of your mat. Plant the palms and we meet in a plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, we meet back in our downward facing dog. Just one breath in. Breath out. Step your feet together, come high to the balls of the toes. Bend the knees, look forwards. Step or hop to the front. Inhale, roll the spine forwards. Exhale, belly to thighs, fold. Root the tail, roll all the way up to standing. Arms continue on their way up, gaze towards the thumbs, and hands by your sides. Other side, turn the toes out, heels in. Inhale, reaching up as you rise to the balls of the feet. Exhale, come down into your squat. Fingertips to the floor. Lift the hips, inhale. Exhale, right foot steps back. You're in a lunge, gaze forwards. Drop your back knee. Hips move back, half split. Inhale, draw the left hip crease backwards, reach the chest forwards. Exhale, your navel draws up to the spine. Shift the weight forward, legs stay as they are. Twist left arm up. Exhale, switching sides. Back toes turn in, right arm lifts up. Bottom arm and leg press together, squeeze your bum. Continue to sweep the right hand back to the back of the mat, gate pose. Big stretch on the left side of the body. Exhale, sweep the hands back to the front of your mat, plant the palms, plank, and lower down. Upward facing or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, expand, draw breath into the very outer edges of the body, and exhale fully. Inhale, Getting really deep into the tissues, into the muscles. And then exhale, fully release. Step the feet together. Inhale, rise to the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, look forwards, travel to the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and fold, exhale. Anchor the tail, rolling up to standing. The arms continue their path upwards, gaze to the thumbs, hands by your sides. We'll do that little sequence one more time, a little bit more fluid. Heels together, toes wide apart. Rise to the balls of the feet, inhale. Exhale, squat. Fingertips to the floor, inhale, lift the hips up. Left foot steps back, exhale, lunge. Drop your back knee, half split, exhale. One breath in, breath out. Shifting the weight forwards, right arm up, twist. Exhale. Back toes turn in, left arm up, twist. Really reach across the collarbones on your inhale. Exhale, left fingertips to the back of the mat, gate pose. Stretching the right side of the body. Exhale. Sweep the hands back to the front of the mat. The palms plant down. Plank. Inhale, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Shake out the head, exhale. Feet come together, rise into the balls of the toes. Bend the knees, exhale. Travel to the front. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And fold. Anchor the tail, rolling all the way up to standing. The arms continue the motion up. Exhale, hands by your sides. Left side, toes turn out, heels in. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, squat. Fingertips come to the floor. Inhale, lift the hips up. Right foot steps back, exhale, lunge, gaze forwards. Drop the back knee, half split, fold. Belly comes to your thigh and your navel scoops up towards the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Shift the weight forwards, twist, left arm up. Exhale. Back toes turn in, right arm up, twist. Right arm sweeps to the back of the mat, gate pose. Big stretch on the left side of the body. Exhale, sweeps your hands back to the front of the mat. Plant the palms, lift everything up. Plank is where we meet. Chaturanga. Upward facing or baby cobra. Downward facing dog. And we'll spend a few breaths here. Sigh out the mouth if you need to. If any tension has crept up into the shoulders, the jaw, the neck. Take some active breaths out of the mouth and let it go. Bring your mind back to all the sensations that are going on in your body, especially your breath, so that your mind becomes engulfed, overwhelmed with the currents of your breath. Bring the feet together, rise up to the balls of the toes, bend the knees, look forward. travel to the front. Inhale, lengthen the spine and fold. Root the tail, rolling all the way up to standing. Arms continue the journey upwards. Hands by your sides, exhale. Bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Close down the eyes. Take a few breaths here. Soften the soles of the feet. Come back to your breath. Release the hands. You can gently open your eyes. You're going to step left foot out, turning towards the left side of your mat. Heels turn in, toes turn out. We're in a big goddess shape here. We're just going to start by bringing our hands to our hips. And you're going to tuck the chin to the chest and play with or practice just rolling the head down so the head feels like a big weight that's rolling down. And then you're going to curl all the way back up. The whole time your hips are nice and heavy in this goddess. Exhale, chin to chest. The head is heavy, roll down. Oop. Fall over and come back up. Last time. Chin to chest, head is heavy, roll down. And come up. We'll add some arms into the movement. Now inhale. Exhale, chin to chest, round, and your arms come into this beach ball shape once again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Last time, you can lengthen the legs, arm by your sides. Exhale. Add a little bit more movement this time. Exhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms down in front of you, big round beach ball. Lift the arms up, rise high onto the balls of the feet. Inhale, lengthen the legs and the heels and the arms, lower all the way down on the exhale. We start again, bend the knees, round the spine, round the arms. Rise onto the balls of the toes, lift the arms, inhale, lengthen the legs, heels come down. Last time, exhale. Inhale, arms and heels lift up. Lengthen the legs. Exhale, heels come all the way down. This time, turn your right foot forwards, your back foot in. We'll move into Trikonasana. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Right arm comes down, left arm reaches up. Okay. Strong in the legs, direct your tailbone towards your back heel. Keep all this integrity in the lower body, and we'll take 3 big circles with the left arm. One more. Good. And then this time, sweep yourself forward, turn your right toes in. Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. Your 10 toes are pointing forwards. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Walk your hands back underneath you a little bit more. Your weight's going to shift a bit into your toes, but keep anchoring through the heels. And imagine that the heels could drag towards one another so you have an engagement through the inner lines of the legs. Walk the hands back out under the shoulders. Inhale, bend your left knee, hands walk to the left corner of your mat. Your head is heavy, it falls between the arms. The hips are gently reaching backwards. One more breath in. Exhale, continue to sit down into your Skandasana. You can be up on your left heel can be lifted. And leave your left fingertips on the floor. And we'll take again 3 big circles with the right arm. Try and sink the circles up with your breath. So the inhale is the big expanding movement, and the exhale is the end of the circle. One more. Good. So bring yourself all the way back up into your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Turn your heels in, toes out, heavy your tail, and you're gonna roll all the way back up to this goddess. We land here, lengthen the legs, and we start all over again. Exhale, bend the knees, the chin comes towards the chest, your arms round forwards. And then inhale, rise onto the balls of the feet, lift the arms up, lengthen the legs. Exhale, heels come down, and we continue, bend the knees, round forward. Inhale, arms, heels lift, lengthen the legs. Exhale. Last time, round. Lift arms and heels. Lengthen legs. Exhale. Trikonasana to the left. Left toes point to the back of the mat. And continue. Shifting forwards as the left arm comes down. Strong legs. Your tailbone is directing towards the back, your back heel. We find 3 circles, inhaling for the big upward movement of the circle. Exhale. Inhale. Last time. And exhale, you're going to sweep yourself forwards into your wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Exhale, folding forwards. This time, interlace your fingers behind your back. Let your hands fall up over the head. Again, your weight is shifting forward into the toes, but keep the arches of the feet and the heels nice and grounded. The arches of the feet are lifted. And the crown of the head is the weight that's reaching towards the floor. Gently release the interlace of the fingers. Walk your hands back out from underneath you. Inhale. Bend your right knee. Walk your hands around to the left edge of your mat. Stretch the whole underside of the arms as your hips reach backwards. We're going to continue that into our Skandasana, coming down onto your right heel. Left arm reaches up, inhale. Exhale, close. Big circle, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This last one is going to bring you back through your wide-legged forward fold. Exhale into your fold. Turn the heels in, toes out. Heavy the hips, and you're rolling all the way back up to our goddess. Lengthen the legs. Inhale, look towards your thumbs. Exhale, step back to the front of your mat. We'll take a classical Surya Namaskar A here just to flush it all out. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, ripple the spine forward. Exhale, plant your hands. Step or hop back to your plank. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower your knees to the mat. Child's pose, seat to your heels. Let the shoulders and the shoulder blades fall forwards. Let the forehead be really heavy in the mat. And as you breathe deeply here, a few more breaths, feel the skin on the back of your sacrum Stretch gently and broaden. Begin to lengthen your arms out in front of you. On your next inhale, come all the way back up to your tabletop. Tuck your toes. Lift the hips up and back. We're meeting in our downward facing dog. Right away, bring your feet together. Lift onto the balls of the toes. Exhale, bend your knees. And step or hop to the front of the mat. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Fold, exhale. Anchoring the tail, rolling all the way up to standing. The arms continue the journey all the way up. Through center by your sides, exhale. Bring your weight into your left standing foot and find one point to focus at in front of you. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Left hand is going to reach across, grab hold the other edge of the foot. Lengthen the leg, twist as the right arm reaches back. Breath in here. Exhale, the right arm comes forwards, grabs also your foot. So your arms are crossed, and the right leg is long in front of you. Now release your left hand as you open the right leg out to the side. Your left arm reaches all the way up. Breath in. And exhale, bending the right knee. Keep that same hand. You'll transition into dancers, Natarajasana. And gently, slowly, you come all the way down to the floor. We transition the dancer's pose into Ardha Chandra Chapasana. Pressing the right hip forwards, drawing the shoulder blades together. Look up, inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Exhale, draw your right knee in towards your belly as you cave the belly out. And then you're bringing the right foot all the way forwards. You're still holding onto your foot. And exhale, fold. Lift the hips once again. You're going to switch hands. Left hand grabs the top of your right foot. Your right knee lifts up. So you're a bit twisted here, and you're going to look up under your right shoulder. Exhale, slowly release the foot. Let it land gently at the back of your mat. You're in a lunge, gaze forwards. Exhale, we all meet back in our downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in, nice and expansive. Feel the body expand. Exhale, soften. Feet come together, rise high to the balls of the toes. Exhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Lengthen the spine, inhale, and fold. Rooting the tail, rolling up to standing. Keep inhaling as you sweep the arms up, gaze to the thumbs, and hands by your sides. We'll go to the other side. Shift the weight into your right standing leg. Right arm grabs the outer edge of the left foot as you twist. Ooh. And maybe you fall over. Good. And you twist. Deep breath in. Exhale, the left hand weaves through, catches the other side of the foot. So both of your arms are on your foot now. And then you're going to open the left foot out to the side as your right arm reaches up. Exhale, bend the left knee, switch the grip of your hand, reach it behind you. You're coming into dancers. You're going to slowly lower your dancers all the way to the floor. And we transition that into our Ardha Chandra Chapasana, sugarcane pose. Stacking your left hip on top of right. Shoulder blades come together, your collarbones are broad. One more breath in. exhale, left knee to your chest. Send the foot all the way through and forwards as you come to a squat. And you bow your forehead towards your knee. And then lift the hips once again. Your right hand is going to continue holding onto the foot as you lift the knee up. And your head bows down. Breath in here. Breath out. Let's take one more. Exhale, gently release the foot. Let it land at the back of your mat. Lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Out the mouth, exhale, sigh. And again. Sigh, exhale. Step your feet together. Rise high to the balls of the toes. Look forward. And we're coming all the way through to a seat. Bend the knees. Plant the feet onto the floor. Reach your arms up overhead. And try and keep your feet really firmly planted to the floor. And your chest is moving towards your thighs. Inhale here. And exhale, the arms reach forwards. As you curl or uncurl the spine to the floor. When you get there, your arms continue to find the floor behind you. And then press into the feet, lift the hips up. It's going to be a bit long in your bridge here. And then exhale, lower the hips down. Bring both knees to your chest. And then send the toes behind you to find the floor, halasana. Breath in. Exhale, roll everything back forwards into the position that we started. Feet on the floor, lift the arms up. Exhale, rolling or unrolling the spine down to the floor. The arms reach behind you, lift the hips up. Exhale, hips down. Keep bringing the knees into your chest as the feet find the floor behind you, halasana. Breath in. Breath out. Roll everything back to the front. Last time, inhale. Exhale, unroll the spine to the floor, one vertebrae at a time. The arms go long, the hips lift up. Exhale, the hips come down, your knees come towards your chest. Halasana. Breath in. Exhale. Everything comes back to where you started. Just one more time, we'll roll down. Exhale. Nice and slow for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet a little bit closer in towards your seat. Simply start by purposefully flattening your low back onto the floor. You might feel your tailbone lift slightly towards your knees, towards the inside of your legs. And keeping this motion, start to peel the hips up off the floor, and we'll come into a bridge, Setu Bandhasana. We'll stay here for 10 breaths. So keep that tailbone directing forwards. You can imagine that you might have a block between your thighs and you're squeezing onto the block. Last breath in. Exhale, slowly roll all the way down. We'll take one more back bend here, either doing bridge Setu Bandhasana again, or coming into wheel, Urdhva Dhanurasana. If you're coming into wheel, plant your palms by your ears. You're going to lift onto the crown of the head. You might want to readjust your hands here if you need to. Make sure your arms are making a nice square shape, a nice 90-degree angle. And then with your inhale, lift all the way up. No matter if you're in wheel or in bridge, same intention, the legs drawing towards one another, the tailbone pointing towards the knees. You can still imagine that block between the thighs, and at the same time your chest and heart center is reaching towards the wall behind you. 2 more breaths. Exhale, gently lower all the way down. Allow your knees to come to center, folding your hands on top of your belly. A few breaths here. Make some windshield wipers with the legs, so allow the knees to fall from side to side. Yeah, they can move really messily, really gently. Just let them fall from side to side. When you're done, bring both knees in towards your chest. Press down into the shins so you feel your sacrum flatten onto the floor. You can even make some little circles with the knees here to massage out that area of the sacrum. And from here, you're going to take your pillow or your bolster that hopefully you still have nearby. We're going to come into Viparita Karani, so legs up the wall, without a wall. So placing your bolster or your pillow underneath of the hips, then lifting the legs up. Make sure your shoulders can rest comfortably on the floor. Try and find the place where the bones of your legs and your ankles and feet stack effortlessly on top of one another. You can bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh out the mouth. Let a sense of ease and sweetness settle into the body and the breath. The breath can start to take up a bit less space, be a bit less dynamic. And this sense of surrender starts to pool through the belly, chest, and the center of the chest. Let any tension through the shoulders, back of the neck, and the jaw start to melt away and down. You can even imagine that that tension is being released from your body out into the floor, into the mat, the support beneath you. And just let it all be released out and down. start to bend the knees, bring them back in towards your chest. Roll over onto one side, press yourself all the way up. Come onto a seat with your legs out in front of you long. Coming into a last forward fold, Paschimottanasana, with our bolsters or with your pillow. Laying the bolster across the tops of your thighs. Let the belly be nice and squishy and fold over top of your bolster. Your hands can land by your feet on the floor, anywhere along your legs. You can grab hold of your feet if that feels good. Turn one cheek to the bolster and we'll stay for a few breaths. Drawing the gaze, the head back through center, and switch to the other side. Inhale, draw the gaze back to center. Slowly roll yourself up. You can use that same bolster or pillow to sit on as we come into a cross-legged position here. So make yourself comfortable. You're going to bring your first two fingers on your right hand and fold them down. Block your left nostril with your ring finger here. Then breathing in through the right nostril. And then same thing, just exhale out the right nostril. Inhale through the right. Exhale out the right. Inhale right. This time block your right nostril with your thumb and exhale out the left. Inhale left. And simply exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. This time block your left nostril with your ring finger. Exhale right. Inhale right. Switching sides, exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Bring your right hand back down to your thigh. Breathe through both nostrils. And full breath out. Bring all of your attention to the flow of your breath, just around the nostrils as it enters and exits. Let all of your attention focus there on the sensation of your breath flowing in and out through the nostrils. Just a few breaths here. from your meditation, you can either transition into a Shavasana, or you can stay seated in your meditation. Whichever you choose, try and stay there for at least a few more minutes. When it is your time to get up, make sure you do so slowly. Give yourself the time to transition out of your practice, out of your meditation, back into your day. As you do that transition, try and bring some of the remnants, some of the reverberation of your practice. Let it settle and rest in your body, and try and bring that with you through the rest of your day. So I really hope you enjoyed this practice. I hope we get to practice together sometime soon. Thank you so much for sharing your movement with me today. Om Shanti, Namaste.